You're the character going through a story. You have the original setting, you have what the journey is, you have the actions that the character took. Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Jennifer Fellon. I'm a career strategist and leadership expert, and you can check out my website at jenniferfellon.co. So you have clicked through the video because you're interested in what is the STAR method and how can it help me with interviewing. Well, to go a little bit deeper, the STAR method is a tool that recruiters use to better understand who a candidate is and what they bring to the table. What this is otherwise known as is behavioral interviewing. When we do behavioral interviewing, what ends up happening is we really want to see what you as the candidate are going to do in specific situations. So let's take a little further. All right, let's go into the 4 categories that make up the STAR method: situation, task, action, and result. So first part, situation. When you go into a behavioral interview, we want to talk about the situation. It's kind of like telling a story. You're the main character. What's the situation? What's the setting? What is the pre-frame that the interviewee is going to set up so that the interviewer understands what's going on? The next part is, what was the task at hand? What was the mission? What was needing to be accomplished? What is the frame that the question is being asked that you need to kind of take and understand what the character is going on? What's the journey that they're going to have? And you're the character, so again, remember, think of it like a story. The character has the original setting. Life is great. Then the task, the journey, the challenge, the obstacle comes in that the character has to go on that journey with. So then, what is the actions that are taken? What are the actions that you had to take to make that task come to life? And then the result. What was the result of that? So again, you're the character going through a story. You have the original setting, you have what the journey is, you have the actions that the character took, and then you have the result and what happened to the setting afterwards. If you think about it like that, all of the STAR method is really telling experience in parables. And it makes it a lot easier in going through the STAR method, but you want to make sure that you prepare for that the right way. So what are some examples of the STAR method? You know when an interviewer is starting to ask behavioral interview questions, when they start off by, tell me about a time. Share an example of a time when. Describe a time when X happened. What did you do? Have you ever X, Y, or Z? These are great ways for you to start to understand, okay, they are looking for a STAR method answer. And you want to make sure that you have multiple stories at different companies because it makes you appear more global to the employer. It shows that not only were you successful in one role, but you were successful in multiple roles. So what do you need to do to prepare for a behavioral or a STAR interview? Well, you want to look at the different roles that you've had throughout your career, and you want to highlight your skills and accomplishments. You then want to take a look at what you've done inside those careers and start to look at maybe projects that you were on, different wins that you had, and you want to start to tell and look at stories that can be able to be told centered around those accomplishments and those highlights. You also want to make sure that they are favorable highlights that represent you in the right way. Other areas that you want to look at when preparing for a STAR interview is you want to make sure that you practice your answers. Making sure that you have your answers practiced is something that's very important because you want them to flow flawlessly so that way you appear more confident inside that interview. All right, thanks for spending time with me inside this video. I look forward to seeing you around next time, and between now and my next video, you're more than welcome to check out my site, jenniferfellon.co, where I post a ton of different blog articles helping you build the bridge that you would like to be in for your future career. I'll see you around. Take care.